This week we're hitting the Angus Enhanced. It's a portable ball vape.
What the hell is that thing?
Right on, man. Well, let's get into this Angus, man. Like,
yes,
let's have fun with this thing,
bro. I've been waiting for so long to get into this vape. I'm really excited to bounce into the Angus Enhanced. Look at this. Thanks for bigging me, Jerry.
you got some red and white balls in there. I like that.
I love the ball combination. There's a big one in the middle. There's a couple of white ones. They're the zirconia. I had a longer stem, but I dropped it and broke it, so I'm down to the shorter glass stem.
Does pretty well with the balls, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now this thing, much like the original Angus, halogen powered. So there's a little halogen light bulb inside of here, and it has balls. So this is a portable ball vape per se. Look at that. And there's even a fresh bowl in there loaded.
Convenient.
Look at that. So let's vape on this before showing you the bowl.
Let me load it up.
I'll give you a little more tour. On each side over here, replaceable 18650 batteries. This is one of those things that a lot of people just love. Like they demand replaceable 18650 batteries in their vaporizer. That way, when the batteries go bad, you know they eventually will, your vape doesn't become a paperweight. Now, a lot of companies will like replace the batteries if you send it in, like Stores and Bickle. They replaced my batteries even when the vape was out of warranty in my Mighty. Other companies, may not. Like the cheaper the vape, you may just be creating e-waste. But here, with this vape, in theory, you could replace the light bulb, take it apart if you have to. Easy to replace the batteries. I'm going to turn it on. 5 clicks. It just has one button on it. There's no up-down button. There's a USB-C back here, and if you have the right cable, you can plug it in and update the temperatures.
I believe so, but we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I don't have the right cable.
It's got that ring light, and when you turn it on, the number of blinking lights tells you how strong your battery is, and it just sits in that mode until you double click it to initiate the heater, and then the light will blink corresponding to the temperature that you've chosen. Starting with 11 o'clock and then going backwards all the way to 1 to increase. Yeah, Troy was at 1, now he's at 2. There's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. What are you going to start on here?
I think this is where I usually vape. I vape at the max, and I'm going to start at the max just for first time demonstration purposes. And then I'm going to move around a little bit as we sesh on it, and we can maybe compare the vapor. I want to put it on a bong too. I've mostly been hitting with this little ball stem, but when I put it on a bong, man, it ripped. It ripped it, and it has a boost mode as well.
So I'm excited about that. I haven't put it on a bong yet, so I can't wait. It's a ball vape, so it's going to take a little bit to heat up, but not much. I mean, the halogen bulb is fast. That shit's ready in seconds. So the whole time, those balls are getting hot as fuck. We're waiting.
All right, it vibrated. Stopped blinking. It's good to go.
Cheers.
Man, it is so terpy. Like we talked about the Tiny Mite too, being terpy. This same terpy, it's like scraping my tongue with terps. It's like I can feel the sting of the terpenes in the different places of my tongue. It's even more pure here than it is with the Tiny Mite. Like the all glass, all the balls. It's a more pure flavor for me than the Tiny Mite. already.
I'm already getting good clouds.
Holy fuckballs, Jerrykins.
That's a big one. It has fantastic taste. It really does. It's great taste. And as you can see, capable of big, fast clouds.
Yeah, shit rips. Shit rips. Tastes wonderful. Tastes really good.
This thing is $2.19 on the Illy Vape site, which you can use code Troy and Jerry and save 10%. So you get like at $197 or somewhere in there. No batteries, because they're not shipping batteries from the manufacturer because of all the fucking problems shipping batteries is. So anyhow, when you order from them, use that code, you get a discount. And everywhere you get them, you're either going to secure a pair of batteries or somebody's going to throw them in, and before you're going to secure your own. So add another 20 for the batteries. Damn. No, it is, dude. You figure this vape's 220. Let's call it 240. 240. Let's just call it full retail. It's 240 after you get batteries for this thing. It's fantastic with the feature set and the vapor quality and the taste. It's also got a little airflow restrictor on the bottom, and you can see the light in there when it's on. But you can close it down to tighten it up a little bit. What I showed you was just wide open, and now it's a little less than half open. And you can choke it up a little bit to thicken things up if you want.
Mine had been closed by mistake, and I was wondering, like, why is it so tight? Like, is my screen clogged here? What's going on? My shit was closed. My back door seal or whatever it was. Yeah, I got a lot of vapor out of it from it.
Yeah, that's why you were taking such a long hit. I like it more open personally because I slow down anyhow, so I'm going to take it back to open.
Yeah, this thing is a vapor pump for sure, man. It, like, with the balls in there. Mm-hmm.
Vapor pump, I love it.
Yeah, if you have the lungs to inhale, this thing will chuck some fucking clouds, man.
Troy, they're asking already, and it was actually the first thing we were going to get to, is while we're hitting this. Show us your older Angus, and you know, we want to talk about the history of the Angus and like the older model too. You've got one right there. Mine's over on the shelf if you need me to grab it. There it is. Same shape, different finish, same control scheme, and mostly a completely different mouthpiece and different battery caps. But the mouthpiece is what I'm excited about, because while this mouthpiece functioned fine, it was a compression fit mouthpiece, so that you couldn't take it fully apart and clean it. There were always going to be some spots you weren't sure about. And for me, that didn't make any sense. I mean, we can get beyond that these days. So this one here is a totally different design, and it really is just a little collar that you can add these different mouthpieces to. And we're going to show you the different mouthpieces. They're dope. But what's really dope is that they're 12 millimeter outer diameter. So they fit all the Planet of the Vapes glass. Like, it'll fit my Gordito. It'll fit my mini bubbler. It will fit the dimple glass, but I don't think I'd use that. These balls cool it a lot more than that. And this vape one, I mean, there's nothing else there. So you need a lot of cooling in there. So I would use this or the bubblers. So anyhow, that's really the main difference, I think. There's probably other things in there, probably a stronger bulb. I don't know. It's a 100-watt bulb in there right now. But that's the main difference for me, is the delivery system. So, and of course, the plastic shell. But the performance, I mean, the old one was a kicker too. So, I mean, this one, definitely a kicker right there with it.
This one kicks a lot quicker and easier. Like, this one is intuitive. Like this one, I feel like I could share this.
That's a good point.
I like it. This thing rips, man. It's easy to use.
Right.
It reminds me. Do you remember when the Terra first came out?
Yeah.
It was like the Terra was the first portable powerhouse for convection, and it had two removable 18650 batteries, and it was $200.
It was affordable, yeah.
It was affordable. It was great on the bong. It gave people easy access to a powerful convection way to vape weed. Dude, this is the new that.
True. And it looks like a flask with when you take the glass out. I mean, you literally could pass this for a flask in your pocket.
Totally. It gives like, as soon as I picked it up, I'm like, this feels like the Mighty. Like it has that same, like it feels like, I remember this, you know?
Yeah. The bowl shape is a little different, but a lot of it, you're going to recognize the mechanics, the quarter twist on and off, collar. Pretty dope. USB-C, like he showed you. And he showed you the removable batteries. I want to show something here real quick. These dosing capsules, it comes with 3 dosing capsules. And I'm going to show you over here. Check out the dosing capsule here, Troy. Doing. I will. The dosing capsule is glass, and it has 2 metal end caps. One with little wing tips on it that you can grab and pull it up and fill it. And then this one, they're all going all 4 inside, so it's nice and smooth. And but I mean, you can still take it off. But anyhow, this is really dope, man. Like, I've never seen a glass dosing capsule before, so this has been fun to play with, and it actually hits. Have you got one around you, Troy?
I used mine when I did my first round of testing on it, and I don't know where they went. I found that I liked using it for micro dosing with this, and I'm bummed that I don't have it here to show. I'm hoping you can do it for me after this, because what I did was put in like a super tiny scoop in the bowl and then smush it down and then just put an empty capsule on top of it.
You put weed in the bowl and an empty capsule on top.
Yeah. And I just use the empty capsule just to smush down and keep that tiny microdose like flat and spread across the screen. Dude, I got really quick extraction and then thick clouds from tiny amounts from a portable, dude. It was nice. It reminded me of the Ace, like with the pinch hitter bowl, honestly.
Far out, bro. I like that. Okay, we'll do that. What are we running this through? Are we going to do this through, like, you ready to put this on a bong?
Yeah, dude, I got my water pipe adapter right here. I love the system. I didn't realize that it was the same size as all the Planet of the Vapes glass until you mentioned it that one day. That makes it even cooler because, like, yeah, I got a bunch of that shit and putting the little micro bubblers on here, filling them with balls. That can go a long way, especially on a powerhouse like this. Like, this thing has a lot of convection power.
That's cool.
Some people were asking how big the bowl is. I think it can go as small as 0.03 or 0.05 if you wanted to put the capsule on there and do the method that I was just talking about. Or as much as, I don't know, maybe 0.25 if you wanted to fill it up and smush it a little bit, but I wouldn't pack it too much. How about you? What do you think, Jerry?
You know what? I think I should just do it first. While you're packing yours for the bong, I can just throw one together real quick with a different capsule. You know what I mean?
Oh, and weigh it?
No, I'm just saying I'm going to do that little film, that little layer on the bottom.
Okay.
And I'll put a different dosing capsule right on top of it. So let's get that one out of the way. And then when we're done with that, I'll water pipe this other one. This little bit here is 0.024 grams, 0.023. Is that good? Just pop it right in there like that. Let me see here. So it's in there.
Yeah, I would just spread it enough so it's kind of covering the screen, and then drop that capsule over it and put your shit together.
Yeah, dude, it's just enough to fucking cover the screen. That's fucking funny. And then I'll put the empty dosing capsule on. Then I will put this lid on, and I'll go back to my stem that I had before. I assume we're going back to let's keep the temperature hot. See if we can one pull this thing and get a real biggie.
Nice. That was a nice hit.
Yeah.
Was that your first hit?
Uh-huh.
Did you do any little cigar puffs until you see it? Okay. You don't have to, obviously. I just like to do it to maximize the efficiency, to fill my lungs with the more vapor, the more vapor water.
Get a nice light hit. What's nice about that, it's on the top temp, but it doesn't taste like it. You know, like it's so thin and so little bit that I'm just getting a bunch of flavor and a little bit of vapor off of it. That's pretty dope. I think it's done.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Yeah, that feels good. I'm going to get rid of this stuff, and then I can put my other one in and join you on the bonga. On the bonga. That shit's pretty light for that, man. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but...
Put it in your pinch hitter bowl and hit it with the ace.
This this shit's already on my table now, so...
Well...
Anyhow, I'm not interested in doing that. Like, I can't imagine that's an enjoyable hit.
Oh, man. That was almost like too terpy. It's almost too terpy.
Little burn.
Yeah, like it's really terpy.
Yeah, I think what you can do is you could give it some puffs and a little warm up to maybe kill some of that. The temperature's already at the top, so yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna get that too because I'm on the glass. I've got a glass dosing capsule in here, so.
You remember when we talked to Lee, and he talked about how he likes his temperatures so hot that like there's no terp burn. I think I understand that a little bit more now.
Yes, exactly. No, it took me a second. I remember Lee Tabletop Bong said the same thing. He likes to hit the hot ones really hot so that he doesn't get that terp burn. It just blows right through it.
Especially if you're hitting really big bowls. I could see having to find that balance because the more herb that's in that bowl, that's when those terp burns really, really hurt. You know, if you hit a 1 gram bowl with a powerful convection vape that leaves the terps and delivers them, holy shit, that shit can hurt. It's too much. You know, I think that's out of balance. I mean, it's all preferential, but fuck me.
Troy, man, I've enjoyed every bowl in this thing.
For real. It gives me that terp mouth. Like, my mouth feels like I drink too many Japanese sodas or something. You know, it's like the opposite of cotton mouth. It's like sticky mouth.
I got you, man.
It's different.
Yeah, really
it's different than I'm used to. Holy balls. Man, this thing just chucks. For $200. Yeah, you can see the little lights on the bottom. And it's special.
I assume the plastic shell will hold up. I haven't put it through torture tests yet. The other shell appeared more durable. But
I'm glad they moved away from the wood, to be honest. I don't know how durable this plastic will be, but I'm gonna test it.
Right. That bowl's done, bitches.
I would worry about a pavement test with this for sure.
Yeah, Ryan Nielsen 220 is not bad, and don't forget you'll save $22 with Troy and Jerry on there, so you're going to get it down to less than 200 too. Then you can take that money and get some batteries. Oh yeah, somebody was asking if has it survived the shower test. Here you go, Firebrush. That's funny, man. I love it. Has it survived this? I don't know that it's had the shower test, but I had a hard time thinking you're going to put that in the water.
I don't know if I would take this one in the shower. There's just too many gaps. There's too many places where I would not want water. Like these things are just pop off battery covers. There's no rubber, soft silicone or anything. I would not want to get this thing anywhere near water.
It's the second time I've done that. When you put the cap on, make sure you turn it all the way and get it on. Sometimes I'll put it on and twist it just a little bit, and then later it falls off because I didn't have it in place. That's the second time I've done that. I like to get high and not twist this far enough on my.
I think I got one more hit on this bowl. Looking at it, just judging by color. Let's see. This thing fucks though, dude. Like like every time I hit it, bring it out and hit it, like it fucks me up.
Nice, man. I'm with you. It's been fun fucking with it. I'm gonna can I put water in there? If I can put water in this, I'm gonna do a session with their bubbler here. This little hang off bubbler is really nice. I like it.
The little micro bubbler.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get some water in here.
Yeah, let me get mine out for a close up. Well, that last hit was kind of harsh. That was the fourth hit.
All right, so I'm gonna plop this on, twist it all the way. Damn it! Take the water pump adapter out. Nice water pump adapter, and then don't touch that tassel. And then this goes on. I'll put it on this side. There, like that. That's a pretty nice little drop down. I like that.
Beautiful. You want to give me a close up with my camera here?
Yes, sir. Coming up. There we go.
Boom.
Dude, that's awesome. Glass knuckles right there for you.
Glass knuckles.
Yes.
Nice little bubbler.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've had some sessions on it. I'm going to turn mine on and get going. Looks like all my sessions are on the high temp tonight, even though I like the low temp. I've had a good time with it, but the terps can get you. You know, watch out down there.
Yeah, man. Terps are gonna get you. Oh, let's see the color of that shit right there. My leftovers.
Right on, man.
Yeah, it's nice. Not toasty. Some would probably hit it again. I am satisfied. It's about 4.5, 5 hits. Very nice. Oh, nice little color of the rubies.
Nice. You can see the rubies through the holes in the oven. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's reflecting off the side walls. That's actually pretty.
It's fucking hot. I love it. I love the way it.
I hadn't turned it on empty yet. I'm going to have to do that when I'm done with this.
See, at this point, it's warm now. It's warming up. Like I can feel the heat. I can feel the heat in the body. I like it. It's warm, hand warmer. Some would probably complain about it if you use this for multiple bowls in a row like I just did. That was after 2 bowls, maybe 3. I think 2. But yeah. I think all vapes get hot after a few bowls, all portable vapes. That's just the nature of the beast, you know?
Yeah. Heat, man. That's what we're doing here is heat. This is fucking great.
Yeah, that thing rips, man. What do you got in there for a bowl now? Do you want back to the capsule?
Oh, man, I filled it native. It's full, baby.
Oh, you filled it native. That's how I like it.
Ooh. God damn.
Yeah, and once you get the vape going in sesh mode, the bowl gets hot So like bowl number 2, bowl number 3, it's even more quick to vapor. It's more effective. It's more efficient. Rips harder, better, faster, warmer. Fuck, might as well load another one.
I'm just getting big fucking in after big fucking in after big fucking in of this thing.
I'm gonna drop it down, like I said I would.
I have not played at these temps, bro. Like,
What temperature yet?
I've been at this one, the top temp. I did that like once until tonight. The rest of the time I was on temp like 3 or 4, and occasionally on 2. So,
All right,
this is spectacular.
I'm dropping down to temp 3. Which is what a lot of people have said. Like they love it at temp 3. They get like vapor for days, and it all tastes great.
My lordy, my lordy.
How do I want to do this? I want to do it on the bar. No, I'll do it on the little bubbler like you are. How about that? Oh my God, the terps. Jesus. It feels like I inhaled like Lysol. It's like you sprayed Lysol. Like that's what it feels like.
Feels like Lysol.
So terpy. Unbelievable convection terp flavor. Wow. Makes my eyes water.
Convection signature on this thing is fucking great. Oh, this is wonderful. Let me see here if I got to show you this.
Too much water. I put too much water in there.
That's my duns. And this was that little fucking load under the dosing capsule. And this was the bowl full. You see the difference in size between these two loads? This was the micro dose flattened under the capsule. It looks like I could get like 7 or 8 of those over here. So
Wow.
I don't remember the last time I had a 9 or 10.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
What the fuck on, man? Shit, fuck that stuff, bro.
Holy shit, fuck that stuff. Ooh. Ugh. I like sneezed and coughed and farted all at the same time. That was great.
Darren, if you pick this thing up, man, let us know what you think, dude. That's awesome. It's a nice even cook all the way through. Like, there's a lot to like about this vape, truly. I'm sure after a while we can come up with some things that we don't like, but I can list a lot of things that I like about it right now. So this is solid, man. I'm impressed.
I wish I would have snuck this thing into the Korn concert on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been amazing.
They just snagged it for alcohol that looks like a flask.
Oh, maybe. They were pretty loose, dude. I threw this in the basket with my keys and my phone and my wallet, and they didn't look at it at all.
What they do with that then?
Huh?
I wonder what they do with that. I mean, I always like pass these off as power banks.
Yeah, if I had a USB cable plugged into it and wrapped around it,
yeah,
I think maybe, like it's a phone charger, dude, or it's a camera charger, because fucking Korn, open arena, everybody was shooting video. They were renting chargers there at the arena. My neck is still sore from that show, by the way.
Wow. That was like a week ago, too. Almost.
Yeah. 6 days ago. I'm old now.
Yeah, let me miss. Oh, man.
I also practiced my fucking karate in the living room for 30 minutes the other day. I think they made it worse.
Yeah. Oh, it comes with a funnel, too. A little loading funnel. It's pretty dope. That thing slips on here. And
yeah, it came with a bunch of stuff, man. I love that it came with the little screens to hold in balls to make your own ball stem.
Right, here's a bunch of rubies that came with. So those are what I put in here to cool the glass stem. Yeah, the water pipe adapter you've seen us use, the bubbler you've seen us use. Pretty nice brush with a metal handle. couple of different glass mouthpieces. Like I'm using the small, but there's a medium and a large glass mouthpiece in these that you could fill with balls as well. Some extras, screens and O-rings and that kind of boring shit. And then USB-C cable. So all that in the case did we show you the case? Picture the case on the website. It's a small case, holds it all.
You got here?
Yeah, here we go.
It's one of those little guys.
So
I had it out earlier. I pulled the glass out of it, but I guess I forgot the shot.
That's right, I forgot.
It's got the netting pocket on one side and the zipper net thing on the other. Useful.
Yeah. Don't overpack the left side, and because it's going to press up against the vape on the right side. There's no padding in there, so just think about how you pack it. It's not like you can throw shit in there and just toss it around. You got to pack it correctly. But this is the one that my first bubbler ripped apart. The mouthpiece slipped off when I first got it, and then with this one, I don't want to put any glass in there. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't put any glass in there personally. This is in a plastic tube.
I remember that when you sliced your finger open. Temperature 3 rocked it. Just longer. A nice even sesh. It felt like it still finished at a similar temperature, even at the lower temperature.
Okay, right on, man.
I mean, this is how it feels,
Mm-hmm.
Like it took it just as dark. Nice little vape for the budget friendly, man. Like it's 200 without batteries. Is that what it is? 220.
It's gonna be around 198 with code Troy and Jerry at the Illy Vape site without batteries. And they're not going to sell you batteries because they want to include the batteries, but it fucks with the shipping issues. So they're going, hey man, just get your own batteries. And a lot of people kind of, I mean, it's an inconvenience, but the enthusiasts like that. Like I went out and I just immediately went, cool, I got some really good VT6s here, and I grabbed those. And now I've got another good pair of batteries in here. It's like, I got tons of good batteries. I don't need fucking charge me more for something I got laying around the house.
Sure. Yeah, I know. I always have a ton of batteries, but then when it comes in and it's like, oh, this is going to be one of those situations where you want to keep like a paired set. Like since you're running 2 batteries, you kind of want to keep them together. You don't want to be using 10 different batteries and always cycling them around. As far as I know, it's better to keep them married.
Always and charge them at the same time. All that. Just treat them as one, basically.
Yeah. So I went out and got 2 new batteries for it. That way they're like, here's the batteries for this vape.
Battery life, I have not run it through a thing. At this temperature, like, hang on. It was full when I started tonight, and it's at 80% right now. And you've seen I've had 4 or 5 bowls. So
yeah.
You get probably a lot.
Here's the thing. This thing is a fucking badass motherfucking portable. And we're going to have to compare it with a whole bunch of other portables in the future. So
yeah,
this isn't the last you're going to see of the Angus Enhanced here.
True.
So we got plenty of time to figure out all those technical specifics and how they compare.
And pocketability for this thing depends on the mouthpiece. Like the way Troy has it, you're not pocketing that. The way I have it,
not with this.
Now you take this out and you put it in the plastic case it came with, and then you can throw those in your pocket. I'm fine with these glass things in the plastic case. So in that case, it's a little smaller than a Mighty, but with a separate glass stem and a plastic case. So same issue as a riser.
I go pocket with this, but it depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm walking around the house, yeah, pocket. If I'm going to the car, maybe pocket, but I probably pull it out and manhandle it when needed because I don't want it flexing and breaking the glass stem. Or I might just take out the stem completely.
That's what I'm saying. Put the stem in the plastic case that came with, and then like this is the case that mine came in. This little shorty. I just had the beads in it; they weren't in there. So this plus the vape can go in your pocket, and then the case, the stem will go in here. That's not bad for the pocket. I could live with that, and that's not going to break and fuck up anything. So, this bubbler on that, Angus, that's what I call a liberator. That's one of those vapes that's portable, but hits well enough to make me feel like I'm at my desk. And so I can walk around the house with it, or just, I can leave the lounge with something that's still going to punch me in the face.
I need to try that with high temp.
That bubbler
right
on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. I think you'll live there, bro.
Yeah. Well, we'll sample it. My dog's scratching at my door, though, so I'll probably need to sample it later.
It's cool. We've been at it 2 hours, and
Yeah.
checklist is done. So
Basically, when he's scratching at the door, it means that my wife has given up on entertaining him long enough to keep him from annoying me.
yeah, that's cute. All right. Well, we'll let you go play with Dex, and I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight, man. It's been a lot of fun.